Hello there, and thanks for joining me. I wanted to do a short tutorial on the exposition of the Mozart Oboe Concerto for anyone who is learning it for the first time or is reworking it for an audition. I've played this piece a lot. I won my first competition with it when I was 17 years old, and I played it at many auditions and competitions and even as a soloist. If you haven't yet, first things first, start with listening to as many recordings as possible. There's so many great ones available, even just on YouTube, but definitely on Apple Music or Spotify. As well, consider listening to other pieces by Mozart and maybe his other concertos. I would definitely say put his third violin concerto, his ninth piano concerto, and the other woodwind concertos on your listening list. All right, let's talk about tempo. So I think it's really important to assess your current level of technique and check what your audition date is or when your video is due and kind of make a decision on tempo based on that. If you're in high school, it's probably better to take a slightly slower approach, closer to quarter equals 108, rather than something that's a little bit sloppy or messy at 126. I think that the most important part is picking a tempo that you can play the 16th notes evenly and cleanly. Next would be to focus on the articulations. There are tons of editions of this piece. If you're old like me, you probably use the old Boozy and Hawkes edition, which I definitely still use, even though there are misprints in it. But there are definitely reputable editions as well by Baronreiter and Henley, and there's something for free on the internet, which probably isn't great. At the end of the day, the facts are that there's quite a bit of flexibility on the articulations that you can use. You just have to pick ones that fit in the classical style and really play them convincingly. I believe that for every trill, you should know how many wiggles you're gonna do and practice them first without the trill, just with the Nachschlag, which is the 2-note resolution, and then slowly incorporate in the trill one wiggle at a time. In North America, you can get away with starting your trill on the top note or the main note, but you just have to have a plan. That's the most important part. You really want to show in this piece that you have a good technical command during the 16th notes. I would say practice these bar by bar in different rhythms. The different rhythmic formations that you can use, like the sky's the limit. Like you can do duple triple, triple duple, swung, backwards, whatever helps you achieve the cleanest execution of these notes. The high C, how could I forget? You really need to nail this high C with vibrato, shape, and most importantly, counting. You can sing the orchestra part in your head, you can count like crazy or tap a body part. I've found that what helps me the most is I actually tap my middle finger on my right hand while I play the high C, and that has helped me the most. I've actually done it in dozens of professional auditions, and that's what helps me come out of the high C right in time. Alright, I'm going to play through it now so you can get a sense of how I play the Mozart Oboe Concerto. Good luck with your practicing. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and like for more oboe content. You can also find me on Instagram at OboeRon and follow me there where I post daily tips, tricks, and practice videos. Thanks again so much for watching. Happy reads!